What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Wednesday, January 15th, 2025. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. I appreciate you all. Thanks for being here with me. I hope your week's off to a good start. Happy hump day. Coming off a big full moon, of course, but today we got that moon in Leo still, trying to really create and express and show itself, have some fun. It's Capricorn season though, and there's going to be a quincunx to end the day, and kind of almost starts with a quincunx to Mercury in the morning, but a little late. So it's kind of a weird mix. There's like this energy that wants to be productive and get things done, but this moon in Leo wants to express, have a good time, laugh, create. Well, you can create a lot right now, I think, with a good vision. Mercury and Venus are in good aspect. Mercury's starting to also sextile over to Saturn. Venus and Saturn are coming together. It's a very potent time for being able to dream and scheme, right? And then use the moon today to kind of put certain plans into action, to identify strongly with what your heart wants to do. It's almost like passion projects are something that could be going a long way right now. Looking outside the box, having that more abstract view, that strong faith, super important. That moon is going to square Uranus today and also trine over to Chiron in Aries, which I like. I think it's a very empowering time right now. I do think that the square to Uranus is like, we got to try different things. We can't keep doing the same thing over and over. There's got to be some sort of adjustments for future value, for future creation. It can be electrically charged, and maybe, you know, Uranus can be with people too, and it's even Venus, Saturn. So, you know, people can kind of come out of the blue in different ways. And this could be a really positive thing, helping see a good reflection of what you could be doing. Or this could be an abrasive thing and kind of like, whoa, what the heck's going on? But that's also a reflection in some way that I think we want to be accountable for. It's Capricorn season. So being accountable for how certain people make us feel, if it has, you know, long-term staying power, or not, you know, and being able to, I think, adjust accordingly and get back to focusing on your plans and things that make a lot of sense to your heart and bring enjoyment and happiness and love into your life. These are important things to, I think, contemplate today and have a good, like, vision to the future or of the dream or of the whatever it is that you might want. Now, the sun's starting to approach Pluto here in conjunction, and it's also aspecting the nodes, building up to that, as well as a sextile over to Neptune and the North Node over there. So kind of messy. Maybe I'll just clear that up a little bit. Right. So pretty good aspects here over the next couple days to Neptune, and it really is, like, I think, grabbing that sort of mystical quality within us. I do believe that, like, Pisces being the third house to Capricorn really is where Capricorn gets its mystical sea goat. And even Scorpio being the 11th house to Capricorn. There's something about these water signs and these very intuitive water signs and these mystical signs and the occult that are sort of these helping hands and, like, driving force for the plan and for the achievement or the goal or, you know, what we want to be responsible for. So use that mystical quality, tap into your intuition. I think seeing a vision and understanding it is everything right now, enough to put it into practical use. And that's how we can use the South Node in Virgo to our benefit, is there's a side of us that's going to be, like, wanting practicality very badly. Cool. We'll use the dream, use the vision, and then practically go about the process of putting certain steps into your day-to-day, into your routine, without needing things to be perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect. It's just like little things go a long way. One step in front of the other eventually gets you to the destination. And I think today's an interesting, you know, point of realizing that what we want just takes steps in the right direction. Doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be in a certain time. You know, time can be irrelevant right now with the sun sextile Neptune, with a Neptune North Node. Forget about time. And I know it's Capricorn season and Mercury's here, and we're like, oh, things, you know, how long? How long? Reminds me of my son. Every time we go, so how long is it going to take? Oh, an hour. What's an hour? 60 minutes. What's that? It's 60 minutes. Like, he's in his Saturn square for the first time, right? So he's starting to really get into time. But time isn't the biggest factor right now. Right now is more create from your heart, step by step, make adjustments. Don't let things throw you for a loop right now. You have to maintain some composure. And I think that's, if things are throwing you for a loop, it could be Uranus, and even Uranus and Mars in their sextile. Like, let the loop empower you to change, right? Let it empower you to create. Don't let it frazzle you. And I think this sun getting close to Pluto too is trying to hunker down and like really commit emotionally to something that has innovative qualities for the future. So I hope everybody has a great Wednesday. Let's see what the card is. The Death card. Dun dun dun. Oh man, are you gonna focus? Thank you. Oh man, I'm gonna kill this camera with this Death card. Tell you what, that's so funny. It does not want to focus when it's at a certain distance. Anyways, technical things are the bane of my existence sometimes, even though I love them. But I do love a Death card. I love the qualities of endings always bringing beginnings and always bringing life. And there's something magical about change and cycles, and when things do end, that it's not worth being afraid of. It's worth being hopeful for, because the regeneration process through the change is something that not only promotes our growth, but gives a lot of opportunity for what that new life can grow into. So, I don't think we need to beg and plead for no change, like this Pope here, to the death on the horse. But I do think we want to keep the ultimate faith to know that through transitional periods, there's a lot of things to be created, and what that growth can look like, and what that innovation can look like, and how strong your soul is to build something magical and mystical and special from that is pretty cool. So let change into your life, and hope it goes really well. I love you all very much. Have a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Much love. Peace.